Hello students. So we have started our first lesson, that is reproduction in lower and higher plants, and this is our third lecture of that lesson. In the last lecture I have explained you the detailed structure of the TS of anther, right? And we have studied the microsporogenesis. We have studied the structure of microspore, right? And I have explained this part, the development of male gametophyte also, but today we are going to study it in more detail. इस पे क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, development of male gametophyte. This part is very important. Now this diagram you can observe, this diagram is important because you can get question on this. So this is very important part. Okay, a separate question can be asked on the development of male gametophyte. Only one diagram can be asked. Okay, the last one was asked in the recent state board exam. So such type of diagrams, diagrammatic representation of male gametophyte, such type of question can be asked, or a separate question description as well as the diagram, such type of question can be asked. Okay, so we'll stepwise we'll try to understand this development of male gametophyte now. So pollen grains, they marks the beginning of male gametophyte. Pollen grains, they are very important, and we have studied where the pollen grains they are situated. Pollen grains, they are situated, or they are formed in this sporogenous tissue. Okay, these are the pollen grains. Now they are moving out from the dehiscence anther. So these are the beginning of male gametophyte. It undergoes first mitotic division to produce bigger naked vegetative cell and small thin walled generative cell. So first, in the very beginning of this pollen grain, you can observe this diagram now. First one, where you can see this is the pollen grain. Outer layer is exine and the inner layer is intine. Okay, so in that, let me first let me use this. Yes, so now this part, this outermost part is the exine one. Okay, this is the exine part, while the inner part is, this part is the intine. Okay, and the dotted whatever liquid or fluid is shown, that is called as cytoplasm. So in the very beginning of this formation of the male gametophyte, the it undergoes first. Now this is the first step where you can understand, you can observe that there is formation of two cells. Now this is another cell that is called as vegetative cell. Okay, and this smaller cell is called as generative cell. So in the last video I have explained it very much detail. I have explained the differences between the vegetative cell and the generative cell. I have explained you the differences with the help of chart. Okay, so just go through it. So this is the first part where we are talking about this mitotic, the first mitotic division. Okay, mitotic division means when the cell it undergoes mitosis, एक सेल से दो सेल्स बनते हैं, राइट? तो यहाँ पे है माइटोसिस. दिस इज द फर्स्ट डिवीजन. Now what happens, it forms two types of cells by first mitotic division. The bigger one is the vegetative cell, and the smaller cell, or which is thin walled, it is called as generative cell. Now the vegetative cell is rich in food and having irregular shaped nucleus. Now this is rich in fruits and food, and it is with the irregularly shaped nucleus. The generative cell, it floats in the cytoplasm. So we have studied it. So this is called as germ pore. It is helpful for the formation of this pollen tube. And then what happens? The second mitotic division is concerned with generative cell only. So in this generative cell, that means in this smaller cell you are talking about. Okay, so first mitotic division हुआ इस सेल में. Okay, जहाँ से हमें दो सेल्स मिले, एक है जनरेटिव, दूसरा है वेजिटेटिव. अभी जो दूसरा माइटोटिक डिवीजन का आप बात कर रहे हो ना, दिस सेकेंड माइटोटिक डिवीजन यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. ओके, सो दिस सेकेंड माइटोटिक डिवीजन, इट इज कंसर्न विद द generative cell. So you can observe now this is the generative cell and there are structural changes. Now you can observe this diagram is different, right? This generative cell is little different, this generative cell and this generative cell. So there are lots of differences, right, in this generative cell. So why these changes they are occurring? Because in this generative cell there is mitosis. So here we are talking about the second mitotic division. So in the diagram D, here you are talking about second mitotic division of this generative cell only, and it gives rise to, after the second mitotic division in this cell, what happens? There is formation of two non-motile male gametes. Now this is very important because here you are talking about the second mitotic division in the generative nucleus and there is formation of 1 and 2 male gametes. Now you can observe in this, right, in the E diagram E, after the second mitotic division there are two male gametes they are formed, right? Now see, these are the two male gametes and this is a tube nucleus. So the mitotic division of generative cell takes place either in the pollen grain or in the pollen tube. The pollen grains are shed from the anther at this two cell stage in the most of the angiosperms. So when this get forms, this when the two male gametes they get formed inside the cell, they move out with the help of this tube nuclei. Okay, now this tube nucleus, it is helpful. Okay, this pollen tube is helpful to carry this pollen uh, to carry these male gametes other to the ovule, okay, where we are interested in the fertilization. Okay, so let's move. I want to show you one video of the sexual reproduction in the flowering plants. So you can observe this video now. Here we will you just try to understand the structure of flower and the development of male gametophyte and the pollen grain formation. Now see, this is a beautiful flower, right? So the development of male gametophyte or the pollen grain. Now this is the anther, right? Here this is the cross section, microsporangium. This is called as pollen sac. So you can observe 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chambers, that is tiers of anther. Now see, this is the microsporocyte, right? Now this is for meiosis inside the pollen sac and there is formation of microspores. Now see, now a single microspore in the first mitotic division, it is forming two cells, right? These are the two male gametes, male cells. First is the generative cell, another is the tube cell. Now this is the outer wall. These are the two cells which are formed, and by the, now these are the agents, honeybees or through the air. Now these are the pollen grains which you can observe, they are moving out. They are made for the fertilization process. Another video is again very important. There is formation of pollen. You can observe that how the pollens they are formed. So here you will observe this. This is a flower. This is pollen grain. The pollen grains they vary. Some pollen grains they have exine. Some pollen grains they don't have such spine-like structures. That outer membrane is completely absent. Now, you know the different floral parts of the flower, right? Now see, this these are the different parts of the flowers. This is stem, or that is called as peduncle. This is this is sepal, right? This is carpel, pollen grains. Now, see, we have talked about it. When you zoom in, this is the male reproductive part of the flower where you talk about this is the filament and this is anther. And this filament and anther, both of them, they are joined together by a tissue that is called as connective tissue. Okay. So now this is TS of anther. See, this is the cross section of the four compartments of the anther. Now these are the four pollen sacs. Now see, each pollen, that is the parent cell which is diploid, it undergoes meiosis and it forms haploid n number of microspores by the process that is called as meiosis. You know, meiosis cell division में जब होता है तो gametes they are formed, right? So अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं माइटोसिस की. Generative cell and the tube cell and the vegetative cell, right? Now see, inside the cell, now यहाँ पे दो cells form हो गए, vegetative nucleus और generative nucleus. तो vegetative cell and generative cell here you are talking about, okay? अभी this is the outer layer of a pollen grain. Sometimes it is with the spines, sometimes it is like that, so it depends from plant to plant. You know, the plants they vary. So now see, so these are the different shapes, they are present in different shapes, colors, sizes. You can observe that, right? These are the different types of pollen grains which are present in the different plants. Now this is inner membrane and this is outer membrane of a pollen. So the outer membrane is comparatively thick while the inner membrane is comparatively thin. Outer is dead and the inner layer is live. Now see, देखो अभी pollen grains इस अंतर को burst करके they come out. So the pollen spreading into the environment. This is how they are coming out. So beautifully they are coming out. Okay. Right. So I hope it is now clear to you that how the pollen grains they are formed. Okay. So coming back to our lesson now. तो ये डेवलपमेंट ऑफ मेल गैमेटोफाइट है. आई होप आपको ये पूरा स्ट्रक्चर समझ में आया है. लास्ट जो वीडियो है उस लास्ट जो लेक्चर का वीडियो है उसमें भी मैंने एनिमेशन दिखाया था, अभी इसमें भी दिखाया है. सो इट इज़ मच मोर क्लियर. माइटोसिस कहाँ पे होता है, दो माइटोसिस डिविजन्स होते हैं. ओके तो ये सब आपको इसमें लिखना है, डायग्राम भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. सो दैट्स ऑल अबाउट द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ मेल गैमेटोफाइट. Now talking about the female reproductive whorl of the flower that is called as gynoecium or which is called as pistil. So individual member of the gynoecium is called as carpel. Now यहाँ पे एक डायग्राम मैंने ड्रॉ किया है. सी now this whole part is called as a carpel and that carpel is known as megasporophyll. पहले वाला जो था मेल इसको बोलते हैं माइक्रोस्पोरोफिल. ये आपको टर्म्स जो है याद करने हैं. माइक्रोस्पोरोफिल इज डिफरेंट देन द मेगास्पोरोफिल. Microsporophyll it is male and megasporophyll it is female. Okay, that is gynoecium. So a flower with many carpel, free carpels is called as apocarpous flower and a syncarpous flower is one that has many carpels fused together, that is brinjal. So यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल है. सो ये आपने 11th स्टैंडर्ड में एक्चुअली स्टडी किया है बट we'll try to understand this again. Apocarpus and syncarpus flower. See, now see, this is the apocarpus flower. Apocarpus का मतलब क्या है? With free carpels. Can you see? Can you observe this diagram now? See, these are the different types of carpels. We can count it, right? हमें ये अलग अलग दिख रहे हैं, right? ये अलग कार्पिल है, ये अलग है, ये अलग है. सो ये हर एक कार्पिल एक अलग सीड बनाता है. जैसे आपने कस्टर्ड एप्पल खाया है, राइट? तो उसमें अलग अलग सीड्स होते हैं. सो दे आर विद द फ्री कार्पल्स. ओके, और ये है सिन कार्पल्स जिसको हम बोलते हैं दे आर द कार्पल्स दे आर फ्यूज्ड. ओके, तो यहाँ पे कार्पल्स फ्री नहीं होते बट दे आर फ्यूज्ड टुगेदर. ओके, सो दैट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एपोकार्पस and syncarpus. Apo means free, apocarpals. Syn means fused. Where many carpels they are fused. Okay, so let's move towards a lesson. So carpels when they are many and free, that flower is called as apocarpus. When the flower is with many carpels, when the carpels they are fused together, then such type of flower is called as syncarpus. Okay, so the typical carpel has three parts. क्या क्या parts है? Now ovary, This is the ovary. Okay, so this part is ovary, जो last part है. Now this part is the ovary part. Second is style. So you have studied it right in your 11th standard. This is called as style, and this is very important part because it plays very important role as far as the fertilization is concerned. जो pollen grains यहाँ से आ रहे हैं, pollen grains जो बनते हैं, so the pollen grains they fall on this stigma part. Okay, this part is very sticky, which I have, मैंने एक अलग कलर से उसको ड्रॉ किया है. ओके, दैट ग्रीन कलर स्टिकी शुगरी कंटेनिंग पार्ट, दैट पार्ट इज कॉल्ड एज स्टिग्मा, जहाँ पे ये पोलन ग्रेन्स आके गिरते हैं और जहाँ से पोलन ट्यूब आके यहाँ पे ये जो ओवरी का पार्ट है, यहाँ पे ओवरी के पार्ट में ये वो जो मेल गैमेट्स है जो बन रहे थे, यहाँ पे आके वो फर्टिलाइज करते हैं. सो द नंबर ऑफ ओव्यूल्स इन द ओवरी वैरीज. दिस पैडी, व्हीट एंड मैंगो, दीज आर यूनी ओव्यूलेट. यूनी मतलब सिंगल, यूनी ओव्यूल, एक ही ओव्यूल जिसमें प्रेजेंट है. और टोमेटो या लेडीज फिंगर जहाँ पे मल्टी, मल्टी मतलब मेनी. ओके, मल्टी ओव्यूलेट जहाँ पे मेनी ओव्यूल्स की हम बात कर रहे हैं. मैंगो में पता है ना, एक ही सीड होता है. टोमेटो, लेडीज फिंगर में बहुत ज़्यादा सीड्स होते हैं, राइट. सो यू नो इट वेरी वेल. सो मैंगो को अगर हम कट करें, सो ये आप इस डायग्राम में देख सकते हो. दिस इज अ सिंगल सीड, सो इट इज यूनी ओव्यूलेट. एंड द टोमेटो और लेडीज फिंगर, उसको अगर आप कट करें तो now see this cross section of tomato, so many seeds are present, right. So इसको हम बोलते हैं multi ovulate. So that's all about this part. तो यहाँ पे जो बहुत important हमारा section start होता है, that is the structure of anatropous ovule, जो हम कल देखेंगे. ये बहुत ही important part है. इसमें आपको ये diagram and all बहुत, इस पे भी major question आता है. So that's all for today's session, students. Hope you are studying, you are preparing your notes. So keep studying and keep preparing your notes. So that's all for today's session. Thank you.